Bonjour, all of my YouTubers and Instagrammers. Welcome to the next video on starting on Sinemas. That's Sinemas with the S. And if you are new to this video, don't you forget to like and just subscribe and share and leave a comment on the section below. And most importantly, watch it. You Americans do that. And the same thing if you're on Instagram. Today, I will be giving you my review on the peasant dish, Ratatouille, as part of the Pixar animation playlist on the menu. It's the special for today. So let's get right to it, shall we? Let's take everybody's order. So, Ratatouille, Disney Pixar's Ratatouille centers on Remy, who, despite being a rat in a definitely rodent-phobic profession, dreams of becoming a great chef. He moves to Paris to follow his dream, and with the help of hapless garbage boy Alfredo Linguini, he puts his culinary skills to the test in the kitchen, but he has to stay in hiding at the same time, with hilarious slapstick consequences. Remy eventually gets the chance to prove his culinary abilities to the great food critic Anton Ego. But is the food really good? Now, here's my take on the story. Ratatouille is one of the most rewatchable Pixar films to this date, mostly because of its timely message about success and dreams. The story of Ratatouille takes a deep dive into the power of imagination and how crucial they are into helping us to pursue our dreams. The tone and style of the story is fancy, etiquette, and crystal clear. Ratatouille has a very complex lesson about how you should never be defined by where you come from or your limits, but rather what you do to get to where you want to go. Because even in the words of Gusteau, he says you should never be defined, you should never be limited by where you come from, because your dreams will take you to where you want to go. Pixar takes us on a fine trip through Paris, France, in the most classy way they can. But just like Cars before, the animators do a quick shift with turning a fantasy into a reality and exposing us into something different than the last thing we saw. We see just how drawn Remy is to the culinary culture and how he would love to be a part of that. He is also aware of the obstacles that will stand in his way, like critics. Not this kind of critic, but food critics. The minute Remy enters Paris, it does not take him long to find the restaurant and to accidentally get involved into his dreams, only to help somebody else out who is not ambitious or as talented. Now, the characters. Now, for this review, this is one of those reviews where the characters are going to be a very long section, so brace yourself, because I did a lot of time writing the characters, because even going forward with these Pixar reviews, I'm going to say a lot about these characters because I love these characters. But again, I say the moral to the story of Ratatouille is to never let your limits define you, but what you do to pursue your goals and how you pursue them. When we are introduced to Remy, we learn he has a high sense of smell, but most importantly, that he has a dream. He wants nothing more than to enter into the culinary world and to contribute some great dishes. But the fact that he is a rat is one of the only things holding him back. Because, of course, seeing that he is a disgusting rodent, people would be quick to squash him or to throw him out the kitchen. But the question is, what do you do with a filthy rodent with a dream, and how do you help him pursue it? This is where Alfredo Linguini comes in. The biological son of the former first-class chef Auguste Gusteau. Linguini is pretty much an opposite of who Remy is. Linguini is not only a human with zero talent, he's a human with zero talent and desire. And Remy is a rat with a long-term passion to cook. And the only way for both of these figures to shine is for one to sharpen the weakest knife in the kitchen. Linguini was only hired to be a garbage boy, but little did he know that he was meant for something more. Literally, he is the son of the former owner of the restaurant, making him the rightful owner to that restaurant as well when Gusteau would have passed away. Linguini may not possess the same level of confidence or enthusiasm as Remy, but that is where Remy comes in. Remy kind of takes his hands on the wheels and allows his culinary skills to flow through Linguini's body in the form of in a puppet style kind of way. So this allows Linguini to shine. It allows Linguini to shine, who never thought he could shine, but it allows him to feel more confident about himself. Remy will only be able to cook if he hides in plain sight of the co-workers, and Linguini cannot professionally live up to the expectations without Remy's skill. Throughout the movie, this idea makes for some nice slapstick comedy, some of the most hilarious in the entire Pixar movie franchise, with Linguini being the puppet and Remy being the Geppetto. However, reaching towards success is never without any obstacles that stands in the way. And that's where the antagonist of the story, Chef Skinner, comes in. Chef Skinner, who is the midget chef, who is the lead chef, pretty much represents the individual who chooses appearance over talent. See, Skinner sees Linguini as nothing but a timid and monotone garbage boy, and refuses to see the very heritage that he works for. With Remy, all he sees is a filthy little street rat from Paris. Anton Ego, the food critic, is the basic obstacle here because he does not believe in the very motto, anyone can cook. But even Ego has a breakthrough about the value behind unexpected talent, because the thing that led him to be a food critic was he was a picky eater at a young age. If you saw that flashback when he tasted the Ratatouille, he had a breakthrough and he had never tasted something so good. But even in his review that comes in the next day, he states that not everyone can become a great artist, but a great artist can come from anywhere. And that is what the phrase anyone can cook means. Because great talent can come from anywhere, but not everybody can live up to that talent, if you know what I mean. This opinion of his says a whole lot about his encounter with his newfound taste, but most importantly, the talent behind the newfound taste, who is ironically and coincidentally a rat. Rotten Tomatoes gives Ratatouille a 96% score. Tell me something I don't know. Ratatouille offers something appetizing to its audience. And I don't mean with the fine dishes that we see, although those do look good on screen in the animation with the chefs making it in the kitchen, but the film overall with its slapstick comedy, lovely Paris exploration, the value behind unexpected talent and how much impact it can have on others, and the power of success in dreams. So for that, I will give Ratatouille a 9.6 Essos rating myself. So that is the end of my review on Ratatouille. You can let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with my next video on Way Back Wednesday. Bye.